Hi, and welcome to the Kanab Real Estate Roundup for Monday, August 29th, 2022. This last week, we had a couple of movements going on. We had 4 new listings. One was a townhouse, manufactured home, vacant land, and a single family building. So that's wonderful news. We had 5 price decreases this past week and 4 properties that sold. 3 were lots. One was a home, and we have 1 pending home sale. So there's a little activity, not nearly as much as usual, but we do have some activity going on, which is great. I'm going to show you the mortgage rates. So we are at 30-year fixed of 5.55. This is from Freddie Mac, and kind of to show you, this is on a 10-year average here. So this is us here. We're at 5.55, and we have been higher in the recent past, but in the last 10 years, we are at the highest interest rates. You go to all, and obviously we're not nearly as close to where we had been in the 1980s, the early 80s, but for the last 10 years, we are looking at a higher interest rate than usual. Some of the things that are affecting it are the slowdown in economic growth and things like that. But we still have a lack of supply versus the demand. Population is growing by birth rate as well as people moving here, and we have people who want to live here. So we will always have some demand. I think something that is going to affect the sale of homes pretty much is going to be the new lofts at Canyon Point. That's south on Highway 89. And the reason I think that is because for a long time, we have not had many long-term rentals, and it was easier for people to buy a house than it was to rent a place. This is going to alleviate some of that pressure. There are 5 buildings, 3 stories. They're going to start renting out, I believe, pretty darn soon. And I think this is going to alleviate some of the demand for housing. So that's good for buyers, not so good for sellers. Price point on these 1 bedrooms is $11.65. For a 2 bedroom, it's $13.20. And for a 3 bedroom, it's $14.75, which is, I know for people who live and work here, it is kind of high, but it is a good alternative to having to jump into the housing market if you're not ready for it. Karen Heath, Love Realty Utah. Talk to you next week.